more emotion than you usually show. What was going through your mind?
Man, this is the biggest moment. You know, the World Series, to put up 4 runs in the 8th inning, be up 5-0 going into the 9th inning after we being no-hit. Just felt so good. Just looked over at the bench, screamed. It's just an unbelievable feeling. I know I keep saying that word, but just to run the bases knowing that we're that much closer felt great.
Marcus, congratulations. Thank you. Over to Tom.
Josh Sborz, you got the last out of the Rangers' first World Series title. What did it feel like to be on that mound for that last pitch?
Surreal. I mean, the way the offense gave me those extra runs, I know Pico was a little sore, so when they scored those extra runs, I just felt that much better. You know, we were that much closer. And just try to stay calm and, you know, just try to get it out by out.
Did Bochy or Mike Maddox say anything to you before that last inning?
Just asked me how I felt, and he said, it's your inning, so I said, all right, let's do it. Let's finish it.
This team went undefeated on the road in the postseason. What makes it so special, Josh?
You know, we go into hostile territory everywhere we went, and, you know, we just stayed calm, did our job, and, you know, played the way we've played all year.
Congratulations. Enjoy it.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Here's Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Tom. Nathan, you got out of jam after jam after jam. How did you do it?
I don't know. You know, I kind of joked around. I don't know how many rabbits I have in my hat left. I mean, I didn't really help myself out in some of the situations, and then other times, you know, they put together quality at bats and were able to find the hole. And I mean, a lot of the credit goes to Jonah back there behind the plate. He called a great game. We were on the same page for the most part, and you know, we were able to come out on top. That was the main thing.
Your postseason record is remarkable. What changes for you this time of year?
I'm not really sure. I think it's just do-or-die mentality. I try to prepare a lot mentally, just the positive mind thinking, and then just going out there and attack. I didn't really do a great job tonight, you know what I mean, in attacking the zone, and you know, there were a few times that leadoff walks and things like that, but our defense, incredible again tonight. Corey was great over there at short, and then our offense was able to come through towards the end for us.
You signed with this team coming off a 68-win season. What made you want to be a Texas Ranger?
I mean, the offense, the success is there. You know what I mean? I feel like we needed pitching. See why when they reach out in the offseason, they said that was going to be the main thing that they were going to prioritize. You know, they talked about how great that the offense had been last year and the year before, and you know, I fully believe that pitching wins championships. And for us to go out there tonight, you know, battle tonight, Sports came in, threw the ball great. Everybody else tonight, it was an incredible matchup all the way there till the end, and we were able to break through, and I mean, that was why.
Nathan, congratulations. Enjoy it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Joe, back to you.
Along with Nathan Eovaldi, Jordan Montgomery, two guys that weren't even in the organization a year ago. For Montgomery, he wasn't in it until this summer. Help him go 11-0 on the road this postseason. It is a record, and Chris Young, the architect of it, along with John Daniels, those guys executed their vision. They got the players to buy into that vision. Said when he sat down with Corey Seager, when he sat down with Marcus Simeon, he said, do you like a challenge or does it scare you? Do you want to be part of it or are you afraid? If you want to do something special, if you want to do something the Texas Rangers have never done, sign up. Come join us. And 2 years later, 2 years after that franchise-changing 24 hours where they got Seager and Simeon, that comes to fruition. They've got a title. Down to Kenny again.
Thanks, Joe. Nathaniel, you came here, you were a Texas Ranger for several years in the bad times. What does it mean to you to be part of the first Texas Rangers team to win a World Series?
It's such a treat, man. It's such a treat. It's so hard to get emotionally invested in some teams because of the business aspect of things. But, you know, we got such a good group here. So outside of players, we got good people. And it feels like we have a championship group, and we really did a great job of finishing here on the road.
Gallen, 6 no-hit innings
Amazing.
To start this game.
Yes.
What were you guys telling yourselves in the dugout?
We just got to wait him out, man. He's really good, and he had his good stuff there at the beginning. He was really working at the bottom, and his stuff was playing great, but we finally got to him. You know, Corey breaks it up, and Evan sends him around the bags, and we get a chance to cash in on a run, but scoring there in the 9th inning was so big. We take the pressure off the pen and get to take that thing home, and it was a special game.
11-0 on the road this postseason. Nathaniel, how do you explain that?
We just got a group of winners. You know, when the bus drivers driving slow, we tell them, hey man, you know you're driving a group of winners. So we believe it through and through. And you know, maybe we struggled at home, but we got it done on the road. We got a special group.
Thank you, Nathaniel. Congratulations. Over to Tom.
Thanks, KB. Mike Maddox, you've seen Nathan Eovaldi come up big, but describe the effort he gave tonight with so much traffic behind him in a 0-0 game.
He was a traffic cop tonight, but it shows his mettle. I mean, first inning, got his back to the wall, gets out of it, bases loaded, gets out. I mean, he didn't have a 1-2-3 inning till the 6th. So that's why we love Nate, man. He's a winner.
What was his key for getting out of trouble time after time?
Never gave in, kept trying to make his pitches, used their aggressiveness against him in certain situations.
It's been a long time for you to get to this point. What does this mean to you, Mike?
Can't describe it. It's the best.
It's well earned. Enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations. Back to you, KB.
Yeah, Mike Maddox, his way for his World Series ring matches that of this franchise. Mike was born in 1961, the year the Washington Senators were born, and they put an end to the waiting tonight. 5-0 the final in Game 5. Rangers win the series 4-1. Coming up after the break, we'll have the Commissioner's Trophy given to the world champion Rangers and the Willie Mays Most Valuable Player Award presented by Chevrolet. The Rangers have done it. Champions in 2023.
time ever, your world champion Texas Rangers. Majority owner Ray Davis, COO Neil Liebman is here, Executive VP General Manager Chris Young, Manager Bruce Bochy, and the rest of the Texas Rangers. And now, the fun part, we get to present the Commissioner's Trophy.
63 years is a long time to wait, but the Texas Rangers are World Series champions. It's my distinct pleasure to present the Commissioner's Trophy to Ray Davis, Neil Liebman, and Chris Young.
Ray, you came on board, you bought this team, and you went to the World Series twice. You were oh so close. You had to wait a little bit, but how good does that wait feel right now?
You know, this franchise has waited 63 years to pick up that trophy. I can't tell you what it means to the city of Arlington, the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We're just thrilled to death.
What do you say to these fans here tonight?
Well, thank you for all your support, for your patience. You know, I'm a man of faith, and I've had the hope that we would hold up this trophy one day. We always had that vision, and we never gave up that hope. And here we are.
And congratulations. Let's bring in the guy who helped make this happen, Chris Young. See why. Boy, am I happy for you. You come home, you're born and raised in Dallas, grew up there, you became an athlete there in Dallas, and you took this job for this exact reason, to bring this trophy home. Tell me how it all unfolded.
Well, Kevin, I got to start by congratulating the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's a classy organization. They have tremendous leadership, and Mike, Torrey, their front office, it's a tremendous organization. They deserve a ton of credit for a great season. Secondly, I want to give credit to our entire organization, starting with our ownership, Ray and Neil, good friend and mentor, John Daniels, who started this and set out the vision. Our players, they did this. They have this trophy, but we have this trophy because of them. They made this happen. They deserve this. I love them all. Bruce Bochy, unbelievable. What a Hall of Fame manager. Came back and led us to this. And of course, most importantly, our fans. They've waited a long time for this. The wait is over. They deserve this. Thank you.
Congrats, CY.
Thank you.
Bruce Bochy. Take hold of that. So take us back when your guy Chris gave you a phone call and just kind of asked if you wanted to get back to managing again. You think that was the right answer to say yes?
Oh my goodness, it's unreal. I was sitting on a recliner there in Nashville and just enjoying myself when he called me. And I tell you what, I'm so honored to ride with these guys. They inspire me with how resilient they've been. But to get this call, be part of this, I know how blessed I am. I can't thank these guys enough.
Resiliency has been a name of this team, right? I mean, you've been road warriors. You didn't lose a game on the road. It started obviously in Seattle, and you go through Tampa and Baltimore and Houston, and here you are. How did you manage to play so great on the road this entire postseason?
Man, I tell you, it's amazing how they came together. And I go back to Seattle. We lost a tough game there, the last game, trying to win this division, and they could have got down. They went in Tampa, put that beside them, and just got after it. And it's incredible to do what they did, and it's what we talked about, how tough a group this is, how resilient they are. Again, they inspired me. Thank you, guys.
One more, Bruce. Let's ask you about Nathan. He's been so good in these big games. You know that. You know you had confidence in him, and once again, he delivered. What was most impressive about him tonight?
Well, that's Nathan. I mean, that's his resume. We had the right guy out there. We knew it. And we had all the confidence in the world in him. He's done it before. We knew he'd do it again. And for him to go out there and match against a really tough guy, it's incredible what he did for us.
Number 4, raise that thing above your head, Bruce. Enjoy it. Bruce Bochy, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. And now, We have one more piece of hardware to hand out. The Willie Mays Most Valuable Player Trophy presented by Chevrolet. Is there any doubt? Corey Seager! That's all yours. How about this? You're the 4th player ever to win 2 World Series MVPs, Corey. How did you do it?
You know, just behind this team, you know, it's a resilient group like they were saying. You know, we're just happy to be a part of this team and how we grind it and play through it. You know, it's awesome right now.
When you came here for this person, but take me through the vision that you talked about when you came here and what you hope to do and to bring this trophy here.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of credit to them, a lot of credit to CY, a lot of credit to our ownership, you know, on having a view and bringing in people, and it's truly incredible, you know, to have this group behind us and to be world champs now, man. It's crazy.
The most impressive thing about these guys standing with you is what?
Cards? Yes, cards.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Yeah, no, but really, you know, the resilience of this group and just the fight, man. The fight's what it is.
Hey, for the second time, you've got this MVP trophy. Enjoy it. Congratulations, Corey.
Thank you.
Corey Seager, the MVP. And one more time, ladies and gentlemen, the world champion Texas Rangers. Joe, let's go back to you.
All right, Kevin. And so Seager joins Reggie Jackson, the only position players in World Series history to have multiple MVP trophies. Seager did it with the Dodgers in 2020. He does it with the Rangers this year. There was, as Kevin said, not too much doubt about it. Of course, Reggie's got a few more rings. Corey's got to catch up too, but as far as individual performances and a couple fall classics, incredible what this guy's done. The MVP of the champion Rangers in 2023.
The Arizona Diamondbacks against the nation's number 1 masks. Check around the receiving area. You have thank you for attending tonight's game.
What can I do?
Fans, our next home game is opening day on March 28th, 2024.
I wouldn't call it open, but like, you know, and like he's actually
think he just always locked in. He always knows what he has to do. He's been doing it for so long. He takes situations.
I'm explaining for you. Hey, listen, we're having fun everyone knows, right? But everything they throw in the song is right? Change out my That's right.
Kevin, I can have one question. I think we're all wondering.
And man, it's awesome again. Did it with LA, does it with Texas, and now he goes partying with his team next year. For these Rangers, they're taking home for the first time in their franchise history. Much more to come here from Phoenix for these Rangers who take it home and win every game on the road, and we're back after this.
Back up so everybody can get in. Back up. Keep going. A little bit. Number one. Everybody, number one. Hey, Kelly, here we go. Get in there.
Mary, where you at?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Jungle Cat, those are mine.
Make sure you get your 98 bottles. You can't have 99, only 98 bottles of champagne, okay? tonight, boys. Everybody's getting wet tonight.
I know. It got me nervous down there. I was rooting on him down there.
Soft.
Agüita. ¿Dónde está? Niño.
Ready? Hey, let's go. I don't know where to start, man. I tell you what, I've seen some things, but what you guys did to do this is truly incredible, man. I'm just honored to ride with you to win 11 straight road wins to do this. You guys inspired me. You guys just wrote history in Texas. Yes. Congrats, world champions!
go, Sporzy. Oh, shit. God bless your heart. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. Great song. Think twice about it. Congratulations. What a moment. I am so happy for you. You deserve this. And I love you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm so happy, man. This is you deserve it. You guys all deserve this, man. Thank you so much. Come here. You said you wanted another one. You got it. And you're right. Stay positive. Now I'm on board. You're going to make me that's fine. Thank you. Fuck yeah. It's every bit as sweet. You know, winning as a player was very special. And winning like this with this group of guys, and this is all about them. I just can't tell you how happy I am for all these players, our staff, our entire organization. Where's the beer gone? Bad dog again. Bad dog again. We'll take a shot over. Any beer? Right in the eyes. It burns. It fucking burns. Now you can dab me up, man. I need a beer. Oh, you got more. We got more. Hey, don't get wet, Let's go. Patrick. Patrick, buddy. You know what you're doing. Do your other ring. I'm doing my other ring. I might do someone Thank you.
Check.
You're fucking done. Woo! Huh? Who are you, guy? Who are you? Woo! I got it.
watch your face. Soaking, freezing cold.
Oh, I need one.
Max, you're a World Series champion once again. How does that feel?
It never gets old. It's such an experience. This whole month, we played great team ball. Everybody had a hand in it. Everybody stepped up and did their job. Wherever Bochy pushed a button, and we did it together.
Did you have ever imagined at the beginning of the year you'd be a World Series champion with the Texas Rangers? What the hell happened?
I know. I thought I was going to be here. It's just a different experience. So that's the way baseball goes. You never know how it's going to break down. And for me, that's how my season unfolded. Man, what a year!
Congratulations, man. I'm pumped for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'd like to be next. Let me show you
Hey! What's up, Jake?
Marcus, you're a World Series champion. What went through your head the second the last out was made?
I made sure I had the best pre-pitch setup to get the best jump, because that was it. You know, we didn't need it. It was strikeout. The team played so well tonight, regardless of the first 6 innings.
Yeah.
That's how it is. That's baseball. Sometimes you're going to run into an ace who has his stuff, but that's why we play 9 innings.
David Ortiz called Corey Seager the new Barry Bonds of the playoffs. What do you got on Corey Seager?
Yeah, Barry Bonds was my favorite player. Now Corey Seager is my favorite player. He hits the ball so hard. He doesn't swing at balls. He plays great shortstop. He's a good leader. What more can you ask for?
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
commitment to winning like this group has, and I didn't know if we'd win the World Series, but I certainly felt it was possible. I don't. My phone is back there. I'm not sure I have that. Tom texted me earlier today. At some point, I'll put it back. What was the moment like for you?
Mitch, you're a World Series champion. You're holding the World Series trophy. Tell me what's going through your head right now.
I'm so proud of this group right here, man. 25 guys. The best collection of individuals that I've ever seen in my life. And we're all standing here as champions today. Thank you.
David Ortiz called Corey Seager the new Barry Bonds of the playoffs. What do you got on Corey Seager?
He's a dangerous man. I'll tell you what, man. He's a special human, too. He's a great person, great teammate. But, man, what a dangerous hitter. Here you go, Dane. Take that.
Is this everything you thought it would be?
Everything and more, man. I'm the third New Mexican to win a World Series ring. So proud of where I'm at today, but you know, a lot of thanks goes out to my family, the people that make this happen, this organization. Unbelievable.
From the Florida State League to the World Series. Pumped for you, man.
Can you believe that?
I can't believe that. I got trapped there. You didn't. Now you're here.
Here we are, man. We made it out, but wow. Thank you so much, buddy.
ahead, Mace. You're World Series champion. You put this team together when the final out was made. What was going through your head?
Oh, just happiness and joy for so many people that have waited a long time for this, and most importantly, our players. It's a special group of guys, and they've earned this, and to see them hold the trophy and realize their dreams, it's pretty awesome.
I heard a story about on Christmas Eve. You weren't with the fam. Well, you were, but you were working some deals. Tell me about what went down on Christmas Eve.
I was on the phone Christmas Eve and Christmas morning, trying to work out the Nate Eovaldi contract with Seth Levinson, and I'm just so grateful. Nate wanted to be here, and we're not here without him. He's just a winning player, and he's made our organization better. He elevated everybody, and when it matters most, he's at his best. And how awesome was he tonight? It was fun to watch.
I'd say the deal worked out well. I'm sure your family's understanding after tonight.
Well, my wife, she gave me a little grief for a while, but she recently said it was all worth it. So I'm grateful to them. They've been an unbelievable support system for me, and I can't explain how happy I am for so many people.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
These guys are obviously good. A lot of these guys like a lot of people, I know Eric and I have had these conversations, and we've had these conversations. Thank you.
I just sent out all the stuff for Ryan.
Congrats, champs. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
Okay.
field. Gurriel's back. It is gone! Texas on the verge!
What is up, everybody? Welcome into Flippin Bats. The World Series just wrapped up right here behind us. The Texas Rangers are World Series champions, and a tradition unlike any other, Alex. I am drenched in champagne and beer and cigar smoke from the locker room, and I would have it no other way.
I mean, it is absolutely electric right now here in this stadium. The party has just begun. The players, the families are all on the field. Fans are still in the stands, getting ready to celebrate for the entire offseason with this Rangers team. They made history here tonight, Ben. Not only did they go undefeated every single road game this season, but this fan base has been waiting 62 years for this moment, for their first World Series win in franchise history.
Alex, the Rangers' 62-year title drought is over. Go crazy, Texas. It's done. You did it. You finally got it done. Look, the team has been in existence for 62 years.
Yeah.
They've never won a title. They are the only team that can say it took 62 years and they haven't gotten one yet. Well, guess what? They can't say that anymore. They finally got one. So let's take a step back for just a second.
All right.
This was a tortured fan base. They didn't make the playoffs for the first 35 years of their existence. 35 years. I've been alive for almost 32 years. Feels like a long time.
Yeah.
They didn't make the playoffs the entire length of my life and more. And they had to face heartbreak throughout. 2010, 2011. 2010 was the Jose Bautista year. The bat chuck, really, the iconic bat flip. 2011 was the year that they were one strike away twice, back-to-back innings. The David Freese year. Absolute heartbreak. And then they watched their rivals become a dynasty, and they became the little brother of the rivalry. So it's been heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. And people on the team, people on this Flippin' Bats squad said that are Rangers fans, I can't believe the Astros got one before we got one. Well, that still is true and will never not be true, but it feels a little bit better when you're able to finally get one under your belt. So the story, how'd they do this? How'd they make this turnaround? They were bad last year. They were really bad. They almost lost 100 games. Well, 2 years ago, they spent on offense. Specifically, the two guys that showed up time and time again, Corey Seager and Marcus Simeon over the last two games, really showed up. They spent over almost $500 million on just those two players. And then this offseason, pitching. They got the offense. They realized they still had issues. Those issues were pitching, and they went out and addressed those. They signed Jacob deGrom for 5 years, $185 million. Then they brought in Bruce Bochy, a huge part to all of this. Everything happening right here behind us on the field. You look behind us, there's hundreds of people celebrating with their families. Bruce Bochy is out here. He's a huge part of this turnaround, the guy that's the leader of this team. A manager means so much when it comes to games like this, in games like tonight. That's when your manager can calm you down. A Hall of Fame guy that's won multiple World Series championships. You think he gets overwhelmed by a situation? Probably, actually. But he's been there, and it's maybe a little less overwhelmed than before. The winning streaks, the losing streaks, the injuries, they overcame so much adversity this year. You bring in Jacob deGrom for that contract I told you about. Well, he got hurt a month into the season. You signed Max Scherzer to hopefully be the Jacob deGrom replacement in the playoffs. He gets hurt a month into being here. Adolis Garcia in the World Series. Max Scherzer goes down in the World Series. Josh Young gets hurt throughout the regular season. The 8-game losing streak that happened. They go down 2-0 to the Houston Astros. All the adversity, Alex, these guys deserve so much credit for their ability to get to where they have today, which is World Series champions, and they came in and they left no doubt. They came in here to Arizona and won every single game here in the road ballpark. Which, oh, by the way, a theme of this, they didn't lose a single road game the entire postseason. They went 11-0. It's never happened, ever. The World Series trophy is heading back to the great state of Texas, but this time, my friends, it's in the hands of the Texas Rangers.
Like, let's just take a moment again right now, because the team and the players and the fans and the family are all celebrating right now, still on the field behind us. I mean, this is what you play for the entire season, spring training, what you dream about as a kid right here in this moment. And one of those players, not only the MVP of this World Series, but he was the MVP of the season for the Texas Rangers. Corey Seager making history as the only player to win a World Series MVP, both in the American League and the National League, meant everything to this team.
Absolutely. Corey Seager went absolutely Barry Bonds God tier mode to power the Rangers to their first World Series in franchise history. And Marcus Simeon, another guy that you mentioned that was vital in their success the last two games, talked all about Corey Seager, and this is a pretty cool statement he made. I got it down in the locker room after when I was getting drenched. Actually, this is the interview where I did get absolutely drenched in champagne and beer, but he talked about Corey Seager, and it was pretty special. Marcus, you're a World Series champion. What went through your head the second the last out was made?
I made sure I had the best pre-pitch setup to get the best jump, because that was it. You know, we didn't need it. It was strikeout. The team played so well tonight, regardless of the first 6 innings. Yeah. That's how it is. That's baseball. Sometimes you're going to run into an ace who has his stuff, but that's why we play 9 innings.
David Ortiz called Corey Seager the new Barry Bonds of the playoffs. What do you got on Corey Seager?
Yeah, Barry Bonds was my favorite player. Now Corey Seager is my favorite player. He hits the ball so hard. He doesn't swing at balls. He plays great shortstop. He's a good leader. What more can you ask for?
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Barry Bonds was my favorite player.
Yep.
And now Corey Seager is my favorite player. That's a pretty awesome statement there from Marcus Simeon. And with due credit, by the way, Corey Seager, 318 in just the playoffs with 6 home runs this postseason, 21 hits, 12 RBIs, 12 extra base hits. The Rangers are 10-2 this playoffs when he records at least 1 hit, and 2-2 when he fails to get a hit. The Rangers offense goes as Corey Seager goes. 15 hits on the road in the postseason, the second most of all time. And get this, most career home runs in a postseason by a shortstop. You got Derek Jeter. By the way, look over to our left right here. He's about 10 feet away from us, an absolute legend. The fans love coming to scream at Derek Jeter. He had 20 in 158 games, and he is the all-time leader in career postseason homers for a shortstop. Corey Seager is second on that list with 19. He's 1 behind in 78 games played. Almost half of the amount of games that Derek Jeter did. That guy's a legend, an absolute legend. And now we're talking about Corey Seager just 1 away from tying his record in half of the games. And it all started with Game 1. That's why the Rangers are here right now. That's why they're World Series champions. His swing in Game 1 was the biggest swing of the series. You thought the Diamondbacks were going to win that game. No, no, no. Corey Seager pulled the switcheroo and said, we're winning this game. The Diamondbacks are not winning this game, and we're going to go up 1-0 in this series. And the energy, the passion he pulled out there, he screamed, Alex, when he did that. He doesn't bring out energy. We talked to Josh Young earlier, both of us down here on the game pregame, and they said when Corey Seager brings out emotion, we know it's a big deal. And you could feel it every time he shows that emotion. Everybody talks about it, and he knew how big that moment was. And tonight, what did he do tonight in this game? Zach Gallen was brilliant. He was unbelievable tonight And Corey Seager is the one that broke up that no-hitter that he had going on and really got things going. And the second Corey Seager got that hit, the floodgates opened, the runs started scoring, and the Texas Rangers were well on their way at that point to World Series champions, and Corey Seager was well on his way to being World Series MVP again.
It's crazy because every single player that we talked to throughout this entire series, pregame, and then even every player we talked to postgame, talked about how much Corey Seager is the heart and soul of this team. And when we were talking to Josh Young, they even mentioned it on the postgame stage when they were celebrating. What did he do to make sure that everybody stayed even keel and was like leading by example? They were playing cards. They played cards in the clubhouse before every single game during the regular season. So to make sure that they didn't make this moment too big and didn't overthink it, they were playing cards in the clubhouse today before the game.
Yeah, you got to keep doing it all. If you're doing it in the regular season, you got to do it in the postseason. Alex, there aren't many people on this earth that have played more cards in a locker room than me and eaten more peanut butter and jellies in a locker room than me. It's just the meal and the game of minor league baseball is just playing cards in a locker room, and you better believe the same damn thing you've been doing all year long.
I mean, it is just so cool to see a majority of these players on the field right now behind us win their first World Series, and then you actually got to go in to the clubhouse and share that moment with them, the celebration. That's where the entire team is together to really celebrate what they did and all the hard work that they did all season long.
It's really a cool thing to experience in there, and to see the way that the players act differently in there. You know, they kind of don't really know what to do out here.
The fans are out here.
It's all
Families
hitting
out
them,
here.
and then they go in there and really just open up. And maybe it's all the alcohol.
The alcohol's
that's being
flowing.
drunk.
It's being
But
like poured on them. They're drinking it.
To talk to the guys in there and to talk to them about the way they're feeling and everything that transpired is really, really cool. Caught up with Max Scherzer in there, who, by the way, won a title with two clubs, who had never won one, winning in 2019 with the Nationals and now 2023 with the Texas Rangers. Let's listen to what he had to say. Max, you're a World Series champion once again. How does that feel?
It never gets old. It's such an experience this whole month. We played great team ball. Everybody had a hand in it. Everybody stepped up and did their job. Wherever Bochy pushed the button, and we did it together.
Did you ever imagine at the beginning of the year you'd be a World Series champion with the Texas Rangers? What the hell happened?
I know. I thought I was going to be here. It's just a different experience. So that's the way baseball goes. You never know how it's going to break down. And for me, that's how my season unfolded. Man, what a year.
Congratulations, man. I'm pumped for you.
Thank you.
Alex, this next one in there was with Mitch Garver, a guy that I played against in the minor leagues for a long, long time. We played together. We played against each other in the Florida State League. Mitch Garver, he was in the Twins organization, now ends up with the Rangers organization, and was a vital part. Once Adolis Garcia went down, Mitch Garver was hitting in the 3 or 4 spot of this lineup. Had a good game tonight. Had a really good series. Caught up with him. He led all catchers with 14 RBIs this postseason. Let's hear what he had to say. Mitch, you're a World Series champion. You're holding the World Series trophy. Tell me what's going through your head right now.
I'm so proud of this group right here, man. 25 guys. The best collection of individuals that I've ever seen in my life. And we're all standing here as champions today. Thank you.
David Ortiz called Corey Seager the new Barry Bonds of the playoffs. What do you got on Corey Seager?
He's a dangerous man. I'll tell you what, man. He's a special human, too. He's a great person, great teammate. But, man, what a dangerous hitter. Here you go, Dane. Take that.
Is this everything you thought it would be?
Everything and more, man. I'm the third New Mexican to win a World Series ring. So proud of where I'm at today. But, you know, a lot of thanks goes out to my family, the people that make this happen, this organization. Unbelievable.
From the Florida State League to the World Series. Pumped for you, man.
You believe that?
I can't believe that. I got trapped there. You didn't. Now you're here.
Here we are, man. We made it out. But, wow. Thank you so much, buddy.
That was pretty cool. A really cool moment in there for both of us, Mitch Garver and I. Also, next up in that locker room was Chris Young, the general manager of this team, the guy that pieced it all together and has spent a little bit of time, I'd say, trying to figure out how to get, well, here. And one story I heard was about some work he was putting in on Christmas Eve when the family wasn't too pleased with him doing that. You know I had to ask him about that, so let's listen. You're a World World Series champion. You put this team together when the final out was made. What was going through your head?
Oh, just happiness and joy for so many people that have waited a long time for this, and most importantly, our players. It's a special group of guys, and they've earned this, and to see them hold the trophy and realize their dreams, it's pretty awesome.
I heard a story about on Christmas Eve. You weren't with the fam. Well, you were, but you were working some deals. Tell me about what went down on Christmas Eve.
I was on the phone Christmas Eve and Christmas morning, trying to work out the Nate Eovaldi contract with Seth Levinson, and I'm just so grateful. Nate wanted to be here, and we're not here without him. He's just a winning player, and he's made our organization better. He elevated everybody, and when it matters most, he's at his best, and how awesome was he tonight? It was fun to watch.
Say the deal worked out well. I'm sure your family's understanding after tonight.
Well, my wife, she gave me a little grief for a while, but she recently said it was all worth it. So I'm grateful to them. They've been an unbelievable support system for me, and I can't explain how happy I am for so many people.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
It's cool to hear those little behind-the-scenes stories and really get that family, because you really do. A lot of these guys sacrifice a lot. The coaches, the players, the managers, to get to this point. The job never stops, especially when you're trying to put a World Series team together like he did to get to this moment. I mean, those are the stories you love to hear.
The Christmas present the entire Young family wanted.
Yeah.
Nate Eovaldi. I'd say it worked out just fine for them. Another guy caught up with today after the game, Josh Young, had 7 hits in the World Series, second most all-time amongst rookie third basemen. It was awesome hearing the passion in his voice, and really stepped up. Another guy that stepped up once Adolis Garcia went down, and we talked about how somebody has to step up other than Corey Seager and Marcus Simeon. Josh Young, I thought, became that guy. Let's listen to what he had to say. Josh, you just won the World Series. What's going through your head right now?
Excitement, joy, all of it. Can't even process all the emotions. It's just, wow, we did it.
David Ortiz called Corey Seager the new Barry Bonds of the playoffs. What do you got to say about him?
He's the MVP. I mean, there's no doubt about it. In the postseason, he's unbelievable. He's electric. He's our guy. And even Simeon stepping up with that big homer too. I mean, that was a knockout blow there, and just wow.
Last one for you. Bruce Bochy this year, what he meant to the team. This was a team below 500 last year. He comes in, your World Series champions. What has he meant to this team?
He brought a winning culture, and he kept it true. I mean, he brings confidence to his players. He doesn't try to tinker with you. He puts you in there. He's got confidence in you. I mean, our roster didn't change much all year. It was the same guys. Even when we had injuries, he stuck with us. When we were struggling, he stuck with us, and it paid out.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Every single player that we talked to on this field post-game just could not sing more praise for Bruce Bochy. He might have been one of the biggest pickups this team had and needed to do this season, to take this team from a losing team to a World Series championship team. And once again, he is a world champion, turning this team around in just 1 year. And after the game, I had a chance to catch up with Bruce Bochy. Congratulations, World Series champs, once again for you. Describe this moment right now.
It's hard to describe. It's filling euphoria, obviously, but it's unreal. You know, I said a year ago, I was sitting at home watching games and got the call from Chris Young, and here I am. I know how lucky and blessed I am to be part of this great group, ownership, and everybody.
Corey Seager etched himself as one of the greatest postseason players of all time this postseason. What did he mean to this team?
Well, I hate to think where we'd be without him. He's one of the best players I've ever seen. Clutch players, postseason players, everyday players. It's incredible what he did this year, and not just during the season, but of course the postseason.
This fan base has been waiting 62 years for this moment. Do you have a message for them back at home?
Oh, man, we're so glad to bring it home to you. I know it's been a long wait, and I couldn't be happier for them. You know, they were so close a couple times, but for this to happen, for Ray Davis, everybody, that's what makes me feel good.
Thank you. I also got to catch up with Nathaniel Lowe, the first baseman on this team, a vital reason that they got here. I mean, every single player stepped up to get to this moment. Lowe tied for the most hits among all first basemen in the playoffs, and I got to talk to him after the game. Take a listen. Congratulations. You're a World Series champion. Describe this moment right now.
It's amazing. You know, we grind through this, and
my first 2 years in this uniform were horrendous. You know, we didn't compete. We didn't have a competitive bunch but to be a part of the bones that's going to take this title home is amazing. It's such a treat. I'm so thankful for the Rangers for leaving me out there through thick and thin, and we've got a special group.
So what did Bruce Bochy mean to this team, and how he was able to take where you guys were last year to World Series champs now?
We just flushed it, and we went with the group that we had. You know, that's done. That year's over with. This team is special, and we knew it from day one with all the signs all winter. The front office meant business, and we mean business too, and now we're world champs.
Corey Seager etched himself as one of the greatest players in postseason history. What did he mean to this team?
He's so special. You know, he's so special. Everybody I talk to about Corey just, you know, they're in amazement. Their jaws are on the floor, and being his teammates even more special because I get to see the ins and out of every day, and he's so good. We're so happy to have him as a Ranger.
Ranger fans have been waiting for this moment for 62 years. What's your message to the fans?
You guys deserve this, man. This group has been through a lot. This is what we fought for, and we're so happy to bring this title home.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just so special hearing the passion and the energy in these players' voices right after. I mean, this is seconds after they win the World Series, the first for their franchise in history. We got a few more for you, and they're all equally as passionate. Another one came from Jordan Montgomery, became the first Rangers pitcher with multiple scoreless starts of 6 innings pitched or more this postseason, and caught up with him right after the game. Jordan, you just won the World Series. What's going through your head right now?
So proud of all this team, man. Felt like everybody pulled their weight. Everybody, someone different pulled it. Simeon got hot. Man, it was just such a team effort, and everyone stayed together.
David Ortiz called Corey Seager the new Barry Bonds of the playoffs. What do you got to say about him?
He's so talented, man. Just a guy I always want in my corner. He plays hard, plays the right way, and just steady, man. He's so steady. He's one of the better players I've ever seen in my life.
Bruce Bochy, what has he meant to the team this year? Last year, an under 500 baseball club. He comes in this year, and I know you came in this year as well, but what has he meant to this baseball team that's now World Series champions?
He's awesome. He's got the experience. He's been here plenty of times, and he's been telling us he believes in us, and we've got what it takes to win it, and here we are.
Congrats, man. What do you got? Message for Rangers fans?
We did it. It's done.
Congratulations, dude.
As Jordan said, every single player on this team pulled their weight, and another one of those players was Andrew Heaney, who started the bullpen game yesterday and ended up going deep and was a huge reason that the Rangers were able to go up 3-1 in this series. It's just, I've been following his career, almost his entire career, since he was with the Angels. To see him get to this point and get his first World Series win was absolutely incredible, and I caught up with him after the game. Congratulations, you're a World Series champion. Yes. Describe this moment right now.
Pretty surreal. It's pretty awesome. That's all the words that I have.
How did you see this group come together to become World Series champions after all the adversity you faced this year?
We were just up and down all year long. When we got hot, we were unbelievably hot. Got hot at the right time, played amazing, obviously undefeated on the road, and just never wavered, confidence never wavered. Guys just stuck with the routine and stuck with the plan.
Corey Seager etched himself as one of the greatest postseason players of all time. What did he mean to this team?
He's a stud. I mean, he carried us, obviously, this series. You know, he won to, help us win Game 1. You know, yesterday, today, just great at-bats. He's just unbelievable. He's a stud.
Well, this fan base has been waiting 62 years for this moment. You got a message for him back at home?
Yeah, love you guys. It's for you, and let's go party. Yeah, thanks, Alex.
This next one was a guy that was probably the biggest signing of the offseason, and Jacob deGrom signed a 5-year deal, $185 million, and then got hurt a month into the year, and it sucked. It was unfortunate. There's no way around it, but he was a big part of this team. He's a leader of this team. He's a leader in the clubhouse. He's one of the most dominant pitchers to ever play when he is healthy and out there pitching. I caught up with Jacob deGrom right after the game. Jacob, you're a World Series champion, and I know this year has been up and down for you, but now you're a part of a World Series team. Tell me what this year has meant to you personally.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, like I said, we have a great group of guys here, and it was about what they were doing. You know, they went out and gave it their all year. You know, we went through a little rough patch, but we got everything going right, and then, you know, playoff time, everybody put it together, and just happy to be a part of it.
Corey Seager. Yep. David Ortiz called him the new Barry Bonds of the postseason. What do you got to say about him?
Hey, I mean, it was impressive to watch. Every time he came up, you felt like he was going to do something special, and, I'm just super happy for him, happy for this team.
Congratulations, man. Lastly, Alex, Evan Carter, the dude's barely 21 years old. He can barely drink in the locker room to celebrate this World Series. But I promise you he is, because he legally can now. But Evan Carter had 9 doubles this postseason, the most for any player in a single playoff all time. And I was actually standing right next to Evan Carter when he found out that news, and he goes, wow, really?
Yeah, cool.
That's pretty cool. And caught up with him right after. Evan, you're barely 21 years old, and you're a World Series champion. What's going through your head right now?
There's no words to describe it. I'm just so proud of this group and so proud to be a part of it. This is unbelievable.
David Ortiz called Corey Seager the new Barry Bonds of the playoffs. What do you got on Corey Seager?
Yeah, we had a little edit of him with Corey's face on Barry Bonds' body in the group chat, so that's definitely something that he lives up to. It's unbelievable.
Last one for you. Bruce Bochy, this year, turned this team around from last year being an under 500 baseball team. This year, I know you joined at a certain point, but what has he meant to this Texas Rangers World Series ball club?
Listen, he's one of the best to ever do it, and what a better person to be at the helm of the ship. It's unbelievable.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm serious. Alex, what a game, what a series. The Texas Rangers are champions for the first time in their existence, and it brings a close to another season of baseball, which is wild. This one for us started at the World Baseball Classic, one of the coolest experiences we've been able to have on this show. The All-Star Game up in Seattle this year. Attendance was skyrocketing this year, monumental jumps in attendance for the game of baseball. The rules were huge for this game. Growing this game, Alex, is what this show is truly all about. And I feel like this year the game really took a great step in the right direction. October moments, we had Bryce Harper, we had a 7-game ALCS and NLCS, huge playoff moments throughout, and then the World Series. Shout out to all of the Rangers fans on the team having the best night of their life. MLB on Fox social producer Bryce Gibson, Flippin Bats producer Justin Graver. Congrats, guys. Rangers fans, huge night, and I'm pumped for you guys. This was one of the best seasons that Major League Baseball has seen. I truly feel like the rule changes this year and the growth and attendance and all the numbers you can find were massive and vital for the game, and I truly feel like the game has never been healthier. It's in a great place. Was talking to a lot of MLB people up in the suite throughout this series and just about the state of the game, and everybody's really excited about it. And the good news, Alex, is that we're only 148 days away from opening day, my friends.
It's just so crazy. Like, I cannot. It feels like yesterday we were in Miami doing the World Baseball Classic before the start of the season happened, and then in a blink of an eye, here we are. The Rangers are World Series champs for the first time in franchise history. And it's really cool just to take a moment and reflect. As you were going through every major event that we went through this year, it's like, oh, yeah, we did that. Oh, yeah, and we went here. Oh, and guess what? We had the most fun ever doing all of this, which I absolutely love. So thank you for bringing me on this journey. I want to thank every single person that's involved in this show, because it has just been absolutely incredible. And to see not only the game of baseball grow, but our show grow as well, and the fan base grow, and just how many people say you're making baseball fun again is what it's all about. So a huge thank you to the Flippin Bats community for just understanding what we're trying to do here and letting us do what we love to do, which is talk about baseball and have some fun doing it.
It never gets old hearing what you just said when walking around the stadium and somebody says, I love your guys' show. I love what it does for the game of baseball. Yeah. It truly never gets old. And you know what also never gets old? Coming out of that locker room for the last game of the season, drenched in champagne and beer. My shoes, I was up to my ankles.
They actually look
in
clean.
Champagne. They're not clean. They actually might have gotten more clean. Drenched in champagne. So that's just the perfect ending to such a great season. And you mentioned it, but I do want to give a shout out to everybody on this team, Alex, and to see the growth. There's over 20 people on the road, and it's not just the two of us to make Flippin' Bats happen. It's a team of over 20 people here and far more back home in Los Angeles that makes this happen. And I do want to give a shout out to every single one of them. These series get long, And when the ALCS goes 7 games, and then the travel days, and then the World Series, it's a grind. It's a grind that I love every second of, and I never want to stop doing this grind, but it's not possible without everybody around us. So thank you to the entire Flippin Bats team and the entire Flippin Bats community for listening. You guys make this all worth it, and our goal is just to bring you all along this journey with us. So thank you all for listening. We will obviously have a lot more stuff throughout the offseason, but for the last time of the Major League Baseball 2023 season, that does it. Make sure you guys are subscribed wherever you listen to your podcast, Apple, Spotify. We're also on all social media, including YouTube and TikTok at Flippin Bats Pod for all of them. But Alex,
yep,
for the last time of the Major League Baseball season, that does it. Congratulations to the Texas Rangers.
Woo!
Peace.
See ya.